Hi, this is Eric. I just wanted to get on here and do a quick video for you today and do a little training because I've had some people asking me questions about the Miracle Molecule, miraclemolecule.com website, and I wanted to share with you what we're doing that's so successful out in the field. As a matter of fact, I just want to share with you real briefly. The other day I was across the street with some friends. Her husband's gone. Asked me to look at some plumbing, and I couldn't figure it out. I just not very good at that kind of stuff. Even though I built homes for many years, I'm not good at the plumbing part of it. And another gentleman around the corner came over too, and he was looking at it. And after we were all done, we were talking about what we're doing, and mentioning, talking about what he was doing. And then he asked me, he says, well, what do you do? And I says, I told him all about it was just not all about, but started telling him a little bit about our product. And he says, wow, he says, that's interesting. I've had 2 heart stents, and I'm interested in that product. I said, listen, what I'd like to do is, would you do me a favor? He says, sure, what's that? I'd like to get you in front of a computer for 5 minutes and have you watch something. He said, sure, let's do that. See, that's how simple this process is. Let me take you through exactly what I do. This gentleman, by the way, is going to be going on 4 cans of the product right now. We're putting him on it. So this process I'm about to share with you works, and it works famously well. I'm going to give you some averages, but I want you to know you're probably going to do better than the averages. But if you just do the averages, that's okay. You're still doing well. So here, let me first of all tell you what you need to do. First thing you do is make a list of 10 people. Not 100, not 1,000. I don't want every person in your database. Just 10 people. Just a list of 10 people. And you're going to use this strategy I'm going to share with you with those 10 people. Now, out of those 10 people, expect 5 to be interested in this. And then out of those 5, expect 2 to join you. Either they're going to join you as a product user or as a distributor. Of course, you're looking for at least 2 distributors. Your averages might be better than that. But if that's what they are, be okay with that. That's a successful average. If you get 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 people joining you, all the better for you, and you should be excited with your success. So first start out with that. Then what you're going to do is you're going to talk to each of those individuals. Now this can either be live like I did the other day or on the telephone like I did just the other day as well. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to simply ask them, once you're talking to them a little bit, and you've talked about life or whatever's going on, you ask them this phrase, can you do me a favor? Now most people, because these are people you know, right, they're going to say sure. Or in some cases, like me, they may ask, sure, what is it? And I will share with them, listen, what I need you to do is just get in front of a computer for 5 minutes. It's actually about 4 minutes and 20 seconds. I need you to be in front of a computer. And they'll say, sure, I'll get in front of the computer, I'll do that. And they'll either do it right there on the spot while I'm on the phone or while I'm standing there with them. We'll go in the house and we'll do that, or they're at their office. But I want to be there while they're watching the Miracle Molecule. So I'll tell them, go to www.amiraclemolecule.com/Eric. And if I need to, I'll spell it out to them because sometimes they need to spell it out. So I'll spell that out to them. Then they go to the website and say, okay, I see it's presented here by Eric Glenn. What do? I say, click on the button there and watch this video. And while they're watching the video, you'll have them making many comments like, wow, that's amazing. Yeah, I've heard of that. Or, yeah, I know people that are like that. Oh, this looks, they'll be making many positive comments about it. When it's all done, they'll make some comment about it, and then it gives you your opportunity to say, well, I'm really impressed with the product. Do you know of anybody that we could help with that product? It's that simple. Do you know of anybody we could help with that product? Pretty simple. So remember, those are the words you used. You ask them for a favor, less than 5 minutes in front of the watching a video on the computer. Then you just tell them you really are impressed with the product. And then ask them the key question: do you know of anybody we, meaning you and them, can help with the product? That's it. They will tell you. Generally, I find people will say, yeah, I know at least 4 or 5 people. And I know most of the time they're thinking, well, they are one of the people, right? But they have parents and in-laws and spouses and children, many people that they're thinking of that could use that product and could use it right away. And so then I will say, that's fantastic. Well, we need to help them get the product to them. Before we do that, though, do you have just a few more minutes? Let's watch one more video. And then I will have them click on the Alan Thicke video. That's the next video that's right there on the page. And they will click on that, watch that video. And when you're all done with that, then I'll say, so let's go ahead and let's talk about what it's going to take for you to get some of this product in your hands. Okay? And they'll say, sure. And I'll say, one more thing, too. You know what? I'd really like you to be a part of our team. As a matter of fact, I'd like to invite you to join our team. Would you like to join our team? That's simply all I'll say. Those 3 sentences. It's that simple, folks. I do it all the time. I get yes, yes, yes on that every time. It's 2 statements and a question. I'd really like you to join our team. Or you start out with, I'd really like you to be a part of our team. As a matter of fact, I'd like to invite you to join our team. Would you like to join our team? It's that simple. You tell them that you'd like them to be a part of it. Then you invite them to join. And then you ask them, would they like to join you? When you've done those 3 statements, you'll find you'll get a lot of yeses from people. Now that yes may mean, yes, I want more information, but they will say, yes, I'd like to be a part of something like that. And then you can, if they're ready to sign up right then and they're ready to join you, then you say, okay, let's take you through. You really need to have 4 cans of product to start off with. And most people ask, how many cans should I get? I always tell them 4 cans to start off with. And I really mean it, because they need that to initially get their body going, because people always say, well, how many scoops should I take? I always recommend 4 scoops starting out. That's me personally. You need to determine your own. But that's what I always recommend to people, because I want them to feel something. I want them to notice the change, because I know they're going to feel a change starting off like that. And then we go ahead and I tell them, as I'm signed them up, it's only $24.95 to become a distributor, so it's not that much more. So we'll have you that'll get you, so you're joined our team now. And with the shipping and taxes and everything, you're into it about $250 to $260. So they know exactly how much it is. Now, if they're not ready to join right that minute, and they say, yeah, but I'd like to know a little more, then I invite them to do this next step. Even if they join me, I still want them to do the next 2 steps. The next step is they need to watch the next trillion. Now I'll ask them, do you have about another 17 minutes? We could watch the next trillion together. And if they say no, then I'll say, well, when could you do that? And then I'll come back to you and we'll talk a little bit about that. And they will say, okay, I'll watch it now, or I'll watch it in an hour, or the next day, or whatever. And I get a time so that I can call them back and they know that they have a chance to watch that. Then after that, I'll say, now what I would like you to do is I'd like you to go on a 30-minute webinar as well. And when you see this webinar, you'll understand everything about the business. And it's that simple. And then people, I sign them up. We go right to presidentialuniversity.com and you use your login, right, and your password, and have them sign up for, right there, sign up for the webinar. It's on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Have them sign up for that webinar. You want them to go through that 30-minute webinar, because at the end of that webinar, you've got them sold. You've got them not just sold, but they understand this business. They understand what it's about. They want to be a part of something that's bigger than them. This is bigger than me. It's bigger than you. It's bigger than all of us. Going out and saving people's lives by utilizing a product like this is an amazing project to be involved with. And people will be able to see that by watching this, and they'll be able to see how easy it is for them to be able to go out and replicate what it is that you do. That's the key here. Keep it very, very simple. Now, I'm excited because just the other day I was on the phone. I did this exact same process, signed up the individual right there on the spot. I've signed up more people in this last 30 days than I ever thought I would, just utilizing a miraclemolecule.com site. So I want to highly recommend that to you. I can tell you right now that in North America, our business is exploding. For all of our teams in our organization, it's taking off. And I know other organizations are having that same impact utilizing this tool. But this little key I've given you here will help you expedite the growth exponentially if you just keep it simple and do just as I've talked about here today. I'm excited and I'm appreciative to all of you out there giving me your ideas and your thoughts as this blog is on, and giving encouragement. And I want you to know that I feel honored and privileged, blessed really, to be with a company like that we're with, and to be surrounded by the distributors and the people that we're surrounded by. It really is a unique company with such a unique product and mission. And with that, I want to thank everybody once again for being a part of this blog, and I hope this has been good training for you. Be sure you make a comment and let me know if this has been useful to you, and we'll try to get more stuff out like this. There's a few more things I'd like to do on 3-ways. You also should be doing a 3-way during that process right after you're done inviting them to be a part of your team. If you're not, if you're not real strong in this yet, then you'll want to say, just a minute, let me get somebody on the phone who brought me into this business, or somebody who can help me. I want you to know I do many 3-ways every day with people who are doing just that, having me welcome them onto the team. Once they've said they want to join, I get on there and I welcome them to be a part of the team, and there's a certain way that you need to do those 3 ways as well. We'll talk a little bit about that later. But anyway, I want to thank all of you for being a part of this. Have a great day. Bye-bye.